Hello, welcome to this video on keyword research. I'll show you what I tend to do. It's not necessarily what you have to do. If you're just starting out, though, it makes sense to follow somebody's lead, somebody who's had success in doing keyword research. But over time you can develop what method suits yourself. Really, it depends on your niche, and it depends on various different factors, but I'll show you what I tend to do on a general basis. Right, this is a Google AdWords keyword tool which I found within Google search. What I do every time, or pretty much every time, is I log into it. I've created a I think it's an AdSense account that I created that's necessary to log into this. Yeah, it's wise to create an AdSense account or an AdWord account so that you can log in, because if you don't have an AdWord account and you don't log in, you will get around about 100 keywords if you do research as your results, whereas if you do log into your account, you'll get up to 800 keywords in return for your search here. So that makes sense to log in here, because you get a lot more information to go on. Okay, I'll show you the first page on here, how I'd set that up. First of all, I'll make sure that normally by default it's broad search, but we don't want broad search, we want exact search. So tick in that box and take the tick out, the broad search. Also, you might want to choose the United States to do your keyword research on. You might want to choose somewhere else, UK, whatever it might be. That's where you do that. In this case, I've selected the United States. Normally for me it would be the default is UK, because my account is set up for the UK, but quite often I'll change that to the United States, or perhaps even Malaysia, whatever it might be. And that's pretty much all we have to go on here. Alright, so I'll just pop my keyword in here. Let's say I want to do a very general search on parrots. Let's say I've got a niche site on parrots that I want to build out, and this is me just starting out on my keyword research. So hit the search there, and this is what we're presented with. Now, as you can see, in this case we do have 800 keywords returned. There's probably a lot more, but 800 is a good amount to go on. And in this column here, as you can see, it's global monthly searches, so that's around the world. And this one here would be for the US, since we chose the US. That's local monthly searches for the US, as you can read there yourself. Now, what I've done here is already I've ensured that the largest searches are at the top here, so I can quickly go through them. To change that around, to get the lowest searches, just click that there. As you can see, there's no searches for these particular ones in Google per month, according to Google. In actual fact, there probably will be searches, so but that's besides the point at the moment. Right, if I scroll down here, and I'll just have a look across in this column here and try and find something that's specific to parrots. Not parrots itself. Parrots is too broad, so I wouldn't bother going for that. Even though it says low competition here, it could take quite a long time to actually rank for that, because it is such a broad term, if you like. So I wouldn't bother with that. It's not really what I want to be looking for. I need something a little bit more tight, like this one here, African grey parrots. That would probably be quite a good one to go for. Search is reasonable. I don't have any criteria necessarily for the amount of searches that are done per month. It really depends on my site. Sometimes I like to set up sites where I'm just looking at very low search, more so-called long tail keywords. So I would scroll down the page a lot and then start looking at some of the much lower keyword searches. If I'm setting up a site, then I might start out that way. I might start off with the very low searches, and then maybe after a period of months I'll start looking at the bigger keyword terms. It varies a lot, there's no hard and fast rule how to go about this. Is entirely up to you. But if you are just starting out in SEO, then I suggest that you look at the lower end, because they'll tend to be easier to rank for. So in this case, I'll just choose, this one here, African grey parrot. At some stage, if I'm building out quite a large site on parrots in general, then I would want to target that. So in this instance, I'll take that now and focus on that particular one. In the next video, what I'll do is I'll show you how I do keyword research for competition. That will be using the tool Market Samurai, which is one of the best ones on the market at the moment. Longtail Pro is very good, that Spencer Hawes keyword tool. I'll look at that at a later date, but for now I'll look at using Market Samurai for keyword research. Excellent tool, and that'll be in the next video coming up shortly. Thanks for watching.